Hello, one and all. So this is Ernie Rivera, and today I'm going to tell you how to heal like a champ. Okay, what do I mean by that? Heal like a champ. Well, let me explain this, right? So many years ago, when I was a young man, I was throwing some punches, and I hit something at an angle that I perhaps should not have hit, right? So what happened? As a result, this bone right here got cracked all the way through. It was just like. And it's commonly known as a boxer's fracture, and what happened? So obviously I had to get it corrected because bones just don't heal on their own. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. They can heal at a very weird angle. So I went to get this checked out by a doctor. The doctor said, "You know what? It already started healing, so we're just gonna have to break it again." And I said, "Okay, let's do this." So they gave me an injection, and then they broke my bone again, after which they set it again, and I was on the road to recovery. And as many of you know who have broken bones, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to recover, and it took me longer than that. It took me 10 weeks to recover, something like that. And the reason for that is because they said I drank too many sodas. I had too much caffeine in my system, and as a result, it was eating away at the calcium in my body. Or at least that's how they explained it to me, who did not know more about this stuff at the time. But that's basically what happened. It took me a longer time. Now let's talk about what happens when you break a bone and why that happens, right? So obviously, when you break a bone, the bone starts healing, starts repairing itself, as much of our tissue does in our bodies. And it really does not want to break again. So what happens? Instead of, for an example, instead of just going back together like that, it goes back together, but then it becomes even thicker in the middle. It grows extra tissue around the middle to keep it from breaking again, so the bone is thicker in the middle, and it's keeping the bone stronger, sturdier, so it will not break again. Now, how does this have anything to do with what I'm talking about today? So what I'm talking about today is day 5 of my 365-day body transformation, and it is the most exciting way I can talk about rest day. And so let me explain what I was doing today. I was trying to actively rest. I was trying to stay in stress-free environments. I will be taking warm baths later to relax my muscles, and but what I was doing is I wasn't engaging in exercise, and there's a reason for this, right? This has to do with the broken bone again, right? So basically, for those of you unfamiliar with how this works, right? Muscle is always tearing itself down, breaking itself down. It's a process called atrophy, and that's just your muscle breaking itself down so that you don't require as many calories. That way you can live longer on less food. So that's why people, their muscles shrink if they don't work out in a long time. And how do muscles grow? Well, muscles grow because what you're doing to your muscles, right, is every time you contract and you pull weights, what you're doing is eventually you're causing wear and tear. You're causing little microscopic tears in the muscle tissue. So why do you want tears in the muscle tissue? Because just like that broken bone, it is not growing back like it used to. It is growing back thicker than it was. The muscle is growing back thicker than it was, making it sturdier, stronger, harder to break, and it's making you look ripped and swole and all that good stuff. So that is what happens to your muscle. And why is rest day so important? Because if you're just working out every single day, literally every single day, you're not giving yourself a chance to heal. You're not giving your muscle a chance to repair itself. You're not giving your tissue a chance to get thicker. All that's happening is you're tearing away, breaking down muscle faster than it can repair itself. So even if you keep on lifting, you may not see any real results. And is that what we want? Well, it's not what I want for this body transformation that I'm going through. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not an RN or anything like that. I'm just a guy who's had some experience through athletics in his life, and this is explaining it from my point of view. So again, always check with your doctor. Always double check this stuff, verify this stuff. And if I'm wrong about something, be nice, but leave it in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to look it up. So, what did I do today? Again, I was actively resting. Today is day 5. I've been exercising for 4 days straight, and even though it's a little slow to kind of like calm down, I need it, and not just for my muscles, but for my my mind, my whole operation. Not just resting from not getting exercise, but you're also going to be taking more sleep in. And for me, I ideally like polyphasic sleep, as they call it. I believe they call it polyphasic sleep. And what that is basically taking a couple naps during the day and maybe not sleeping quite as long during the night. And there are reasons for that I'll get into in a future video. But basically, I'm resting because I'm hoping to get into sleep. There, I believe, 3 cycles of sleep. There are 3 different patterns of sleep. The one that's a lot of people think is very important is REM sleep. Not that they're not all important, but REM sleep is what happens when you dream. They call it REM sleep because it's rapid eye movement. Your eyes are actually twitching back and forth when you're sleeping. And that is the phase when you dream. And what's so important about dreaming is, yes, when you sleep, your metabolism is actually going down, so you're conserving energy. Not as much as you think. But a lot of different things happen, and a lot of people think that sleep is important for a lot of different reasons. They think it's important also because when you dream, they believe it's you revisiting your thoughts from the day, your memories from the day, combining them, and consolidating them. Trying to, if you're an older tech guy, you know what it is to defragment your computer. Basically, you erase stuff from here, there, and everywhere, and now you just have pockets of information in different parts of your hard drive. So what is it doing? It's saying, okay, where is everything? And we're just going to put everything together now. And that's kind of how it is when you sleep, as far as I understand. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but that is as far as I understand. And again, people don't know exactly all the reasons why we sleep, but that is one of the good theories going out there right now. So yes, on my rest day, I'm hoping to get lots of sleep. I'm hoping to get lots of rest. I'm hoping to calm down, to maybe take a second to reflect on things that are going on in my life, and learn not to take them so seriously. That is what I'm trying to do today. And again, I'm trying to not exert myself physically so that my muscles have a chance to rebuild themselves. And again, I'm feeding them lots of protein made up from different amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, which again are the building blocks of muscle. So I'm feeding them lots of protein. I'm still getting my carbs in, because if you deprive yourself of carbs, then your body tends to hold on to body fat. It's just what it does. Again, if you have dietary issues, I definitely recommend talking to your doctor. They can explain it way better than I ever could. But I hope you know how important it is to take your rest, because then when you're doing those exercises the next day, when you're doing those calisthenics, when you're doing those weight lifts, you can really go all out. And again, hopefully this is under the guidance of a trainer, especially if you've never done this before. But if and again, talk to the pros. But when you start building a workout plan, you really want to hit it the next day, and you get to, because you rested and you're ready to start ripping down your muscle again, so that on your next rest day you can start really rebuilding it, especially with the proteins that we're feeding ourselves. So that is my video for today. I hope you like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy this video, and I really just I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.